embarking on a trip to Florence, Italy, together. I have dreamt of this moment of traveling to this iconic city. I'm so excited to share this moment with you. Florence is known to slap you in the face with its beauty. It's the birthplace of the Renaissance, the Italian Renaissance, and Florence was home to one of the most famous Italian families, the Medici. They have inspired me in so many ways, and today not only do we get to walk in the footsteps of the Medici, but also Leonardo da Vinci, Dante, Botticelli, Machiavelli, and even Michelangelo, to name a few. A place where backstabbing was the norm, plague was rampant in the streets, and there were secret passageways on every corner. Welcome to Florence. The Piazza del Duomo is known as the spiritual heart of Florence and soul, and a historic center, World Heritage Site. This cathedral was funded by the Medici family. It was Cosimo de' Medici's great achievement funding this finalization of the Duomo, built alongside the brilliant Brunelleschi, I probably said that wrong, a staple of the Florentine skyline. It has become the largest churches in the world. The cathedral has triple nave basilica. Santa Maria del Fiore, Our Lady of Flower, alludes to the name of the Florentine, I probably said that wrong too, the city of flowers. Internal walls are covered with white, red, and green marble. Marble that is mined with abundance across the mountain towards the coast. The marble creates this geometric patterns all across the building, and it looks so hypnotic to the eye. I could literally stare at the design for days. The building of the cathedral started in the 14th century, and origins go back to the Middle Ages. It took 142 years to finish this, partly because no one could really figure out how to build the dome structure. It would take a true genius to figure out this dome, and it was Brunelleschi with his egg hypothesis that convinced Cosimo to build the Duomo. This spiritual complex is absolutely massive, with the tower, the cathedral, and the baptistry. It's so beautiful. Let's go inside the cathedral and take a look. As I enter the Cathedral of Santa Maria del Fiore, I am moved to light a candle, which in Catholicism signifies a prayer, which is offered in faith, entering the light of God. As I walk down the aisle, I'm thinking about all those who had walked in this spot before me, and it is as if time stood still even as people passed me by. There is something about the cathedrals that gives us a notion that we are one step closer to the divine presence, God, and His angels above sending us signals and messages throughout our day. I feel deeply inspired by this architecture. To be honest, I feel like we're living in a far more inferior architecture era in the modern world, and our modern architecture lacks luster. This saddens me, but I am excited to be here now in the presence of God. Now we approach the Grand Dome, painted by Giorgio Vasari and Federico Zercari. The frescoes depict the scenes of the Last Judgment. I invite you to take a moment and soak in this beautiful fresco for yourself.
Kitty doing her selfie in 3D.
The dogs that you can see here and left side.
Piazza della Signoria, the main square of political life in Florence, symbol of the Florentine Republic. It was the scene of many triumphs like the return of the Medici family in 1530, or tragic bonfires of priceless paintings instigated by Savonarola, an Italian friar. He was eventually burned at the stake in this very plaza in 1498. This bronze statue is dedicated to Duke Cosimo de' Medici. The Medici family, known as the godfathers of the Renaissance, bankrolled many different artworks. Their power began with Giovanni de' Medici, who started the largest bank in all of Europe in 1397, located in Florence. The Medici Bank developed financial tools that we still use today, such as the double entry bookkeeping or the practice of recording payers' debts and credits in one log. The Fountain of Neptune. This fountain is featured in my new narrative film, Dolce Mia. Dolce Mia was shot in the heart of Florence, Italy. In our next episode, we will explore the Palazzo Vecchio and famous characters of Florence such as Niccolo Machiavelli and Dante. For now, I will leave you with some classical music to enjoy.